Hi there guys, and welcome back to Foot Depot. Today we are going to be doing the second episode of England's Road to the World Cup FIFA 18, and we're trying to get these uploads in, trying to get the episodes rolling fast so we can start building up some progression in this series. Now we're going to start where we left off. We had a few trade items that we needed to sell, a couple of silver centre backs, and there was also an item that we had from, I think it was a reward pack. So a couple of Sunderland players have been using that filter for a while. And then just obviously that other card there as well. Now I wanted to start off by trying to use up the small amount of money that we had. You can see we've got about 2.2k, and I was just picking up some of these centre backs here, and anything that's sort of in SBC, League SBCs, or in some of the marquee matchups. If you can look through the clubs, anything going for at least around 1k for any of the silver defenders, you can just snipe them and then list them up for around 3 days, and this is what I seem to do. So you see, pick the first one up for 1,000 there, list up for 3 days for 1,500, but he'll sell a lot sooner. And then when I refreshed, there was quite a few on there, but I was not bothered at all. Obviously we could have got that one for 600, but I know that these are all going to sell, and at some point the prices seem to go back up, which is great. And you see that one 850 there, and this is up for 1,400. Now for some reason I had the loan Lallana, but in my head I've just completely forgotten that in this episode. So we haven't got Lallana playing, but we do have the rest of the team with Ashley Young in, and we got Rtwc and Taylor, who have been the two strikers so far. Now we come up against another starter team. He's got big Marky Nobes as well. Davies, the Championship centre back. He's got Keane playing at right back. I was hoping that this guy wasn't going to be too good, and that we could get some early wins from rage quits, because it all helps with fitness and stuff like that. Because the last thing I want to be doing is having to buy squad fitness all the time. Taylor goes through there early, and it's just a horrendous shot. Any goal player would have just put that straight in. It was minimal power I put on it, but usually they just fly straight into the corner. We were peppering this guy's goal. As you can see, only 5 minutes in, we got our third chance here with Hunt, goes all the way up from the back. And yeah, Taylor just showing us why, and a deep look of despair there, as he just knew that that was no good. Straight away from the return though, we managed to get through here. Rtwc on a 1-2 with Taylor. He sets Rtwc up, and we bang one into the bottom corner, 1-0. I was thinking, great, let's get a second in as soon as possible and try and get this guy to rage quit. We just want to get through these games like I said before. Rtwc on the turn here, really nice turn. Smashes it right into the top corner. I was thinking, this is happy days. And yeah, we just carried on playing. This guy was starting to do all the sort of slide challenges. We're getting some shots in. Ashley Young there with the left foot shot. And then this is when I thought the turning point would be. Taylor finally getting through, and just gets absolutely chopped when it was so unnecessary for the guy to do that there. So we had ourselves a penalty, and I was thinking, if we get this 3-0, hopefully he'll rage quit and that'll be game over. Martin Hopel for him getting sent off, not ideal for him at all. But it gave us a chance, and I was thinking, yeah, I'm not great at penalties, but I'm hoping I just get that luck to get it through. And sometimes these penalties, I really have no technique or no way of taking them. The arrow just confused me, but if I don't have the arrow, I mess it up. Martin Noble there, it was horrendous. Some more examples of some fantastic FIFA 18 defending. You get them challenges in, but the ball keeps bouncing back to his striker, and Berahino, I think it is, puts it in. And it was frustrating because this guy really camped up second half, and it wasn't until the 82nd minute where Rtwc came through and killed the game off for us. But I was just glad to get that 3-1 win, which took us up to 3 wins in Division 10, and I just want to get that final one in, and then we can maybe play another game after for this episode. So I was having a look at the squad, and I just had nightmare here, nightmare syndrome. Rtwc was injured, and we were left with Taylor, who was already showing horrific performances. So he put his teammate in, Fletcher. Both Plymouth players. I was hoping that 100 chemistry, like that green line in between them, would show me something great. Now we came up against a German squad, and he had Bellarabi on loan as well. And he had, the only thing that he didn't have was a right back. He had that left back in there. But you never know with people, you just really cannot underestimate. And this guy was not a bad player at all. He had a really good chance in the 20th minute, and I was getting absolutely nothing until the end of the first half here. Ashley Young making a run forward, but the strike was pretty abysmal. But I had to do something at half time, and I thought, well, these two strikers are horrendous. I put on Ashley Young, well, I kept Ashley Young on, took off Fletcher. Had some sort of faith in Taylor for some reason in me, and I just put a centre back at right back. I thought I had to improvise and get something going, and that would be my plan for the second half. But this guy determined, like, he still kept playing really well. A fantastic save from the keeper there, who hasn't really had to do much up until now. And in the 64th minute we come here through, and had a chance, but it was just a pathetic header once again. I was really struggling to get chances. This guy was really building up a wall against everything. But then the magical tactical change and an amazing finish from Ashley Young. I think it was like a bad first touch really, and then I just pressed the finesse because I thought it was going to be on the ground, because I know Ashley Young's got good crossing, he's got good finesse shots as well, and we managed to score a goal. And would that be the one that would give us the Division 10 title? We would have to see. But yeah, on the replay here, I thought I would show the replay for this one because it was such a nice finish, and you don't see many like this. He just tees it up on the finesse, and the keeper absolutely no chance. We had another chance right in the 93rd minute, and it was a header saved by the keeper, but that would be enough for us to take us to a division title. And as you can see, the 1-0 win there. I did not play great. 9 shots really sort of made it look good for me, but nevertheless that was probably the hardest game that we've had so far. But we got the 2,000 coins to win the title, which gave us some money to play with. And yeah, it was just one of their things where I thought I have to make a change. Taylor was horrendous. And we're going to be making a sign now. And we pick Antonio up for 700 coins, a little bit cheaper than his lowest by now. But it was going to give us another option. I was so glad to get a new striker in. Always is the way with the Road to Glory series that you want to get a striker in now. Did a little bit of sniping as well. I picked up with Pastore. These 83 and 84 rated players seem to be going for a little bit. Picked him up for 2,500, and we are going to be listing up for 3,000. So a little bit of profit there. It was just trying to get the odd trading in between games as well. But when that sold, I had a little bit of interlude time in between picking up players. I took a little bit of time off the game where we finished the title. I was trying to pick up Redmond. I picked one up with no contract, but I was able to make a little bit of profit on him. Obviously, I didn't want one for that. But Redmond was going for quite a bit, and people were sniping him for some reason. He was being picked up quite a lot. So we ended up picking one up for 700, and he would go straight into the squad. The left midfielder that I had was just really not doing the business for me. Too small, too weak, just not getting involved in the gameplay. So we take out the left midfielder, and we're going to be putting in Redmond into the squad. The game, for some reason, still keeps trying to tell me that I need to do certain things. And by this point as well, I'd also remembered that Lallana could be put into the squad. So we were really strengthening the side. As you can see, I'm just having a rejig here, trying to get some players into the squad. And I was just hoping that we could progress quick into the next divisions, and I didn't really want to mess around too much. So we got Antonio coming in, obviously with Rtwc, so we can get him back into the squad as well, where his injuries, 1 game injury is off. And you see I'm just really rejigging through the side here, and it's nice just to take a little look at what we've got. But I'm hoping that we can make some bigger signings very soon in the next episodes. I want to try and get a full gold side so that we can go into FUT Champions at some point. It's going to be stressful, so I want to make sure that I've got enough squad strength and depth. And I'm going to be doing some other little bits here, you see in the background, like renaming the squad and stuff, because I felt it was just something that we really needed to do as well. But this is going to be the end of the episode. I was going to fit another game in, but we're just going to be renaming the squad here, as you can see, and then hopefully doing some extra bits like kits and stuff like that, and bits and bobs. So if you have enjoyed this episode, then please drop a like. We'll be trying to smash out another episode within the next couple of days. Thank you very much for watching, and peace.